Okay, perfect. And we are live. Good evening, everybody. It is Spencer, FncyMan here, and we are back with Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 with my brother, K-Orange4. Look at that guy. There he is.
That's me.
Him and his shirtless elf and his shadow boys. Yeah, we are back after, I think, a year, a little under a year, playing this game on extreme difficulty, the hardest mode possible, with what we think is probably the most overpowered combo possible.
Yes. Also, my screen went black.
It's black? I'm back in game right
Black. I can hear things going on. I can't see anything.
now. Let me see if I can, First, I'm going to pull up your stream so I can see what you're seeing. I'll see if I can just change the quality on this. Maybe that'll bring it back together. And that is a black screen.
That is indeed. Oh, flash for a sec. Oh, shit. This is classic. It was just working perfectly. We just tested it.
Yeah, I know. We just went through this to make sure it worked. What about that?
No, it's like flashing.
Okay, I'm gonna try and end the stream and then bring you back.
Okay.
Let's try that. Let's invite a friend. It can't be simple. It's gotta have a little bit of a hiccup first.
Get back to playing before I disembowel you.
Relax, Dorn. He's yelling at me about.
Get back to playing before I disembowel you. He says.
He's yelling at me. All right, we back in business?
I think we're back in business.
Oh my goodness, I forgot how ridiculously fast this is.
This is why we thought it's the most overpowered combo.
Christ. Welcome to the blender, baby. What do I have? Sprint, bark skin. Oh, give us some armor class, elemental resistance.
Give us antlers.
Yeah. Antlers on my antler helmet. I guess those are my two biggest things, so armor class and 50% elemental damage resistance, which is a lot.
Can't shadow conjure and summon an ally? Okay.
Well, apparently we have two shadow boys, so it's no big deal.
You like my sprint, dude?
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I've leveled up my sprint yet, as you can see. Oh, hello. Oh, I might need to turn down those sound effects a little bit. Also, my god, these wolves are tanky. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna turn that down just a smidge. It's already so low.
Oh, it's like quiet on my screen.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, that's funny.
It was super loud on mine. Yeah, you got the area damage. I'll handle the single target stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see these. Let me see that shadow get in there. I want to see if he's actually going to do it.
Oh yeah, you're a guy.
Yeah, because I don't think he's supposed to be here. No, I think. Oh no, he's going for it. He's attacking.
They're going for it. They're attacking.
Okay, well, I hope he stays with us. Well, look who it is. It's Timmy here.
They kind of look permanent.
Yeah, I don't know. I know one is not meant to be following me. I know that for a fact.
Yes. Were you playing my character when you first loaded the game? Is it something
No.
like that? No?
No, I couldn't even load this game until a second controller was connected.
Oh, okay.
Because I tried to, I wanted to load it up and just make sure everything was still here, and it said I needed to get somebody else to join in before I did that. It's like, okay, well, fine, whatever. Looks like my Barbarian Rage is maxed out. I like that I can use my
Rage.
I can use my Barbarian Rage for -10 armor class, but then use Bark Skin for +15.
Easy math on that.
Oh, what am I? Oh yeah, I do have hotkeys. Good job, Past Spencer. I'm so proud of you. It's very easy that
genius.
Yeah, I know, right? He's He's the fucking best. This game looks different. Maybe just a better quality stream since we last did it.
Yeah, maybe.
I know last time we played, Timmy was weirded out by the water for some reason. Like how it trailed was freaking him out.
We better find some water then.
Oh, there we go. You got any two-handers that I can I can whip
got a
around?
halberd. Does a halberd count?
I don't know. Let me see.
I have a halberd and a spear.
I don't know. I can't remember if those counted as two-handers. Ooh, you don't even have shocking grasp. What the heck? Nah, it looks like it's its own class weapon. He is not even holding that. It's resting on his wrist.
Pole arm? Well, that's expert barbarian grip.
Yeah, you got me. You got me there. Well, I have a bunch of points in two-handed weapons, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I don't have animal friendship. That's what I'm doing wrong. Could be making these wolves my bros. Oh, yeah, see, I don't even have any long weapon focus. I am not yet Long Dong von Hugenschlong. 1.5-handed weapon. You have so many more things you can use than I can.
I know. I'm like looking around. I'm like, what else do I have?
You have like 18 abilities. What's that lock? Oh, hold.
I think that was what I was just leveling up. I think it might be good.
Don't want to override our original save. We made a clown of the final boss, though. I remember that.
We made a clown of this trap right here. I feel like this kicks our butt sometimes.
I think my biggest concern is still the slimes in the sewer. I think that'll be the big test.
True.
It was the slimes in the sewer and the goddamn furniture in that observatory. Can I install a DPS meter for this? I want to see exactly how much we're all contributing.
We need to see who's doing what. 2 targets, 5 seconds, long weapon focus. Empiric, Melfs.
Fear?
Fear. What was Dark Possession again?
What's Claws of Darkness?
Dark Metamorphosis. Hey, Static.
Oh, Garrett just played through Symphony of the Night for the very first time.
Did he now?
Yeah.
Did he do a lot of Dark Metamorphosis?
I don't think he did Dark Metamorphosis at all.
Oh, well.
Now you can possess people.
Darkly possess.
Turn your allies against each other. Yeah, he, in fact, I know he didn't do any Dark Metamorphosis, at least when I watched him play. Because when he got the wolf power-up, he did, like, the wolf charge, and that was the first spell he learned.
Yeah, see, hold works.
Yep, poor goblins. Oh, it can hit multiple people.
Oh, yeah.
I think it hit the archers in the back, even.
I think it did, too.
Okay, relax, Easter I get it. I get it. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I wonder how long a hold stays for.
You have found a gate key.
Hip, hop, hip, hop.
Coming into this game a year later, after we've already beaten the game and whatnot, we're just speeding through. We're on crack.
Yeah, that's why I remember something like this was happening. That's why I was like, wait a minute, why didn't we finish? Because if we're going this fast, it's probably only a couple sessions, you know, like.
Yeah. The playtime on our original save for the regular game was 6 hours. So I think we did that in like 3 sessions.
Oh, yeah, geez.
You know, counting in breaks, technical issues, and everything like that. So yeah. We could ever do 2 easy ones and handle this.
Blah, 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 blah.
With sprint doubling our speed constantly. Or haste.
This has to be the fastest you could possibly go in the game.
It's bad when the haste runs out and I suddenly feel like I'm moving in slow motion.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Of course you can, Static. You want the controller next? Static's got next up.
Okay.
He's got a quarter on the machine.
He gets the Cheeto dust one though.
The Cheeto dust one. We're gonna plug it in and then, you know, pretend like he's controlling one of the computers.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, you're that goblin right there on stream.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you died. You gotta wait your next. You gotta wait till your next turn. Did you have to hold that one guy? That was just mean.
I did. So my shadow could devour him.
Have you tried the Dark Possession on anyone yet?
No, I haven't.
Come here.
Dark Metamorphosis.
Get over here. These bats are too wily. Lasts for 26 seconds. Whoa.
What is this?
You look frozen in place.
I know, that's what this ability does.
Well, I think it only works on.
Work.
I think it only works on humanoids.
Oh, humanoid. So otherwise, if I'm trying to cast it, it just freezes me like this.
I guess so.
Okay, that's stupid.
You do the stop pose.
You
come to a dead stop.
I know. Green light, red light, green light, red light.
Where'd that giant bat go? Get back here.
It's over here.
There you are. Oh, poor boy. Poor boy. What if you can you possess the boss, the guy that's riding the spider?
I don't know, let's see.
That'd be funny as hell. Absolutely break the game. Rah, 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 rah. Ow. And just a little strat. Just a little strat.
There you go. Max speed.
Come here. Bats defeated. What level am I?
Did I just notice the 60 in the top right of the screen?
Oh yeah, that's my FPS counter.
Oh, okay.
Amazing that you can see it. Because it really does stream everything.
Yeah, your FPS.
Hey, we're running a solid 60 here.
Who's Baldur and why does he have a gate? I mean, what is a Baldur, you know?
What is a Baldur? I have no idea. It's wild. I think it's what Plato contemplated.
Yeah, one of the many things. But probably the main thing, honestly, is what is a Baldur.
Definitely the main thing. Did I pick up an axe? I did. You
have a battle axe and a scimitar?
A skimmy wimmy is what they call it. Baldur, hardly know her. Oh, I'm picking up gems already. Sick.
I got a battle axe too. I got a battle axe. You got a battle axe. Everybody got a battle axe.
I think we'll get back to like regular tier loot once we get out of here. Oh, I smacked the shit out of him. Forgot he was yours. It was a very subtle effect on him, to be fair.
I am impressed that he blocked that many attacks from you. You imagine that goblin just doing that?
Oh my god, he's hitting for 150.
Yeah, it says it gives him 300% damage as well.
Oh my god. He just one-shot his friends. You think this quest reward is still going to give us like 500 experience?
I don't know. I hope not.
Hello, prisoners.
Come here. Bats, bats, bats.
I don't think I'm going to level up before we get out of here. I think I'm just too goddamn powerful.
We just gotta grind it out on the barrels.
You're right. You're right, my bad. Many thanks. Yeah. Over here, maybe? You. Yes, 500 experience
Yeah,
points.
500 experience, okay.
Yes, I'm rich. How much experience do I have total? 444,000.
Bit of a drop in the bucket.
We're almost there. I need another 3,000, it looks like.
The problem with this possession thing is that you can still hit these monsters, so my AoE attacks just kind of smoke them. But it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, since it's humanoids, like, when we get to the areas that have, like, ends and stuff, that could be dirty.
True.
That could be very dirty, if they, you know, if they count.
Enter Biletooth's treasury.
Biletooth, hee.
But we will feed its meat to our spiders, yes?
Oh, are you the voice actor for this guy?
Yeah, I played this character many moons ago. He didn't seem like he had any scaled health at all.
Are we done with the boss fight? Is that the boss
Yeah,
fight?
all good. We're set. That didn't seem like they scaled his health up in any way.
Unless we're just too powerful.
Well, we're definitely too powerful, I can guarantee you that.
Can also make that case.
My
I
loot.
want all of Biletooth's treasure.
You know, all the times that I've played like Champions in Orath or Diablo or anything like that with Garrett or my friends, they're surprised at how quickly I loot everything on the ground because I'm used to playing these games with you. We both just spam the shit out of the loot button.
Yeah, I mean, you snooze, you lose. I mean, come on, guys.
I just vacuum that shit right up. Oh, these guys are actually doing some damage to me. Rah, rah, rah. Rah, rah, rah. Timmy's picking up what I'm putting down. He knows what it's all about. He plays RuneScape. Damn, die spiders. I miss my shadow friend. I wish we hadn't left him in the woods. A rune stone. We have found a rune stone.
Runestone. Found a little runestone. There's a little runestone.
Shut up. Oh man, there was a guy that called into work today. And he called while I was at lunch. My manager picked it up. Couldn't understand him, so he just passed him to my voicemail. I'm like, okay.
I don't know what this guy wants.
And so I picked it up and I listened to the voicemail. I couldn't understand a single word that he said. My manager was like, I heard him say office manager. I'm like, I didn't even get that. It literally sounded like, pick up the phone and goes, hi.
Oh my god.
What? And it went on for like 2 minutes straight, him just talking. And I didn't understand a single word of it. And I did my best. I listened to it twice in full so I could try and just glean anything from it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing from that.
Yeah, pick out something.
I listened to it. I just deleted it. I just deleted the voicemail. I said, not dealing with that. It's not my problem. If he needs to call back for something important, we'll try again then. But right now, no. I'm loaded with stuff. Oh, hey, hello. Hello, plate. Hello, chain.
Oh, heck yeah. I got my freaking, what's it called? My, my cone head.
Your Brainiac helmet?
Yeah, my Brainiac helmet. My goals are beyond your comprehension.
Hey, Timmy, how much RuneScape are you going to be playing while you're here? Is it just constantly? Should I just be ready for that?
How many runes do you actually have to scape in that game?
Well, he's getting lucky with his drops. He's getting millions of gold.
I mean, I assume you have to rune at least 3 scapes? Or is it 4 runes to every 5 scapes? I forget.
I thought it was 6. Oh, possess one of these guys. Let's get a crony for this.
Hold on, I have to scale through all of my abilities.
Oh, is he not gonna move? He's just a mobile. He's just a stationary turret.
Yeah, that sucks. Especially when my AoE can hit all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe goblins aren't our best option. Oh, Timmy said he saw a guy doing 9 runes per scape. The economy's kind of whack.
Oh, yeah. When I played, they were only like up to like 2 runes per escape, but if they're up to 9, it's kind of beyond me, you know what I mean?
This is a dumb conversation. We're all dumb. We're all idiots.
What you just said is one of the most idiotic things I've ever heard in my entire life.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to you. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Alright, well, a simple no would have sufficed, but okay. Wow, is it the first time we got all the villagers and didn't have to track back for one dude?
I don't know, did we get all the villagers?
Yeah, this is the one. There's constantly one dickhead sitting in the back getting shot by one little goblin and he can't figure out how to run away.
Have you ever heard of or played the game Ready or Not?
Yeah, I've played a lot of Ready or Not.
Okay, well, me and my buddy are playing that game, and
I should say
it's the same thing.
I've been killed by a lot of drug dealers in Ready or Not.
Okay, we're trying to S tier all of the multiplayer missions, and sometimes you finish a map and you realize you forgot one civilian in the very first closet at the beginning of the map, and you're like, God damn it.
Yep. One of the first times you're playing that, playing it with
we
the
got
group.
No Face.
It's old No Face. Old No Face in the back. Blood. Sounds like an angry hamster in here. Oh, see, this guy's got proper health.
Yeah, he does. I could have possessed one of his underlings.
Where's my... There we go, Sunder. Perfect. Oh, he's bald. He's bald as a fucking doorknob.
Bald
No
as hell, hell
face!
yeah. No Face, missing the eyes. Oh,
That
No Face
innkeeper-
looks like one of the Bly Manor ghosts. Did you ever watch that show?
That is a deep cut.
Yeah, these people are so quiet on my end.
They're quiet for me, too. The talking is quiet, but the actual sound effects are not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you flatter me.
You flatter me.
Here, please take these.
But yeah, one of the first times we were playing Ready or Not, we were doing... I can't remember what the mission is, but it's like, you're in the upper floors of a hotel or something like that.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
You spawn in the stairwell, and there's like that center kind of like oval-shaped room, and then all the
all the amputee veterans.
Yeah, exactly.
Baldur's Gate. Your reward is promised.
All right, we're going to Baldur's Gate. She's got crazy eyes back there. Close those things. Close them, Kira.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Sorry,
Getting a
I should have
little
watched the cutscene. My bad.
Oh, yeah. That was my bad, too. I was skipping through it. We'll catch the next ones.
Cannot do that.
And we're going through. One of our guys dies, like, super early. And eventually it gets down. It's just me and Timmy left. And we're going through and we're looking for, like, the last civilian that we got to find to get out of there. So we're going through. There's tripwires on the doors. I'm going through, cutting all of them. We get to, like, the final room that I haven't searched. And I'm entering in from the hallway. And I'm working on disarming the tripwire, and the door opens from the other side because Timmy's sprinting through, and he just sprints through, hits the tripwire, and kills us both. And I see the door open, I go, Timmy, don't come, boosh!
Timmy, knock.
It was awful. It was terrible. And he's like, I didn't know you were on the other side of the door. Old Bartley.
Old Bartles and James.
Look, that I'm bragging about all the bitches that I fucked. That's not a joke. Dorn slept with all of them.
That's right. And Isaran just sat there reading, like, oh my god,
Yeah,
again.
he's like, good lord, sounds like a couple of goats going at it.
I was railing against the when me and my friend, have you done the mission where you have to go down into the tunnels? It's like the human traffickers working out of the tunnels underneath like a farm.
Yes.
Okay, well, you know, me and my friend are like trying our hardest. We're a 2-man team going down in these fucking human trafficking tunnels.
They're
with like
so big too.
I know, with like 20 bad guys down there. And at one point, like, I went into a room and the guy had his back turned to me, and we're using non-lethal rounds, and so I pepper ball him and then take him into custody, and I got an unauthorized use of force because I didn't call out to him first, and I was like, you fucker, the chief isn't even down here, there's no fucking way he saw me. Like, also, this chief of police sent 2 men down here to clear an entire tunnel system of human traffickers, and he's yelling at me about unauthorized uses of force. Suck my balls.
God damn it, Chief! You don't know what I'm going through.
I know. I was so mad because it was like all the way at the end. We'd spent like 30 minutes trying to clear this, and we've been shot like 87 times. And like, the chief is gonna pull this horse shit on me.
Bought myself a couple Warhammers because why not? Yeah, I've played a decent amount of Ready or Not, and I've done a lot of work to try and like do my best to like tase and everything like that. But there's a lot of times I'm like, I'm shooting everybody that I see. They're all going down. I'm tired of this bullshit. Especially when you're running around like the crack house and someone comes out of nowhere and like kicks open a door and stabs you, and you're like, God damn it. These stupid crackheads, get out of the way.
Did I tell you this story? I don't know if I did. But have we talked about, or have you played 6 Days in Fallujah?
No.
So that is another tactical shooter, but it's set in the Middle East, obviously. And
come have a seat. And we
come
shall
have a
drink and
seat.
Sing the day away.
Another time, Fairest Randala, you spoke of associates that could use my skills.
Troubling tales to tell. Firstly, there's been a series of
I think we did the manor first last time.
What are our choices?
It's the warehouse or the manor.
Okay.
What are you feeling? You feel like murders or kidnappings?
Let's do the warehouse first.
Alrighty. So let's take a look into these kidnappings. The Hands of Glory.
The ransom demands are ridiculous, far beyond the means of even the wealthiest victims' families. Some think it all merely a sadistic excuse to send back severed body parts. The city guard knows a frontal attack could result in the
In any
murder of the
case, we
hostages.
played a little bit of 6
Many
Days of
families
Fallujah,
took a small
and that
cut
one's
of the
like a
success
multiplayer
of
co-op
success.
game
This is
where
Maya,
you
let's
have
say
to,
my friends have informed me of where the
you know,
victims
you
are
get put
held,
into
in the hands of
a
Gloria
lobby
Ann,
with
hidden
people.
beneath
Like
the
the more
earth.
experience you get, the more you rank up,
Right.
and so because it's all squad based, so you're typically a squad of 4, and the highest level guy gets put as the team lead, so he has access to the map and some other bits of information that you don't. If you're just like some grunt, you have no like UI or anything. Like you're just put in there because it's a tactical shooter. You got to follow what he's telling you,
Right.
and the radio communications are like proximity based. So sometimes he'll be like going up to Clearwater, and then he
Hello?
cuts out because he's
Hello?
dead, and you're like hello. And so when like you're the last grunt left with no communication and no map because your leader died, and it gets all crazy. And you asked me normally, and I'm like, oh, this is the old scam artist.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give him some money so he can remember what you're talking about.
Yeah. I think I already have all the money though. Like, but we have to like wait on stages, right?
Yeah, I think it's got like certain. Oh,
Oh no, I can hire him again. There we go.
I think we can get a couple going here, but I think we have to get
let's
this.
save because that freeze freaked me out.
Yeah, it did. I like it froze for a second and both of us stopped dead.
But yeah, so like you asked me normally, and I'm like, okay, yeah, like all this makes sense. Like you have to abide by the rules of engagement, and there's like the military can't just like bulldoze through these like religious sites and everything. And
Should be
like
one more.
30 minutes into playing that game, I was like, these fucking mujahideen motherfuckers, like I want to burn down this church. They're all shooting at me from these windows, and there's this one mission in particular where the whole shtick of the mission is like you have to go disarm these IEDs that are. Oh, he needs more time. Okay, you have to go disarm these IEDs that are being hidden in buildings, but the entire time there's a sniper at the top of a minaret in this on this Islamic holy site, and you can't shoot at him and you can't engage him, but the entire time he's just fucking blowing the heads off your allies. And I'm like, fuck this guy, I could totally shoot him. And I'm shooting at I shoot at the minaret, and it's like, soldier, respect the ROE. You can't engage religious sites. And I'm like, fuck you.
I need him dead.
I want him dead. And that's me 30 minutes playing a video game. Like, I can't imagine how the soldiers out there actually felt.
And that's why you didn't join the military.
There you go. Sorry, let me speed this up for us.
These wannabe monks throwing hands in this warehouse.
These guys are kind of beefy.
Umdubil's manor. Oh, hey, what are you doing down here hiding? Well, I recently played a game called Shadows of Doubt. Have you ever heard of it?
Nope.
It's this indie title that's in early access. Been in early access for like a year, but it's an immersive sim, like noir detective game.
Mm-hmm.
And it is incredibly detailed. I went in for the first time blind and was trying to figure it out. And basically, you're basically gonna investigate crimes around the city, generally murders, and you have to piece together all the clues. And you have a case board, and you string together, like with red bits of string, like all the details, and try and figure out who it is and arrest them. But it's a fully open world, free roam, and it's all procedurally generated, so it's different every time. So you gotta investigate suspects, look at leads, find information about it. Every person in the city Every person in the city is someone you can individually talk to. They all have jobs, they all have names, fingerprint IDs, there's voice matches, they have different handwriting, everything like that. I think every person has like 16 different details you can discover about them.
Oh my gosh.
And
so
they
you
all
have to piece together kind of like Clue, like.
Yeah, exactly. And so they all have relationships, and they live next to people, they know their neighbor, they don't know this person that lives across town, so on and so forth. And so I started the game, I roll out of bed, and a note slips under my door. It's like, hey, you need to go find this guy. So I go to investigate him and walk into the house. He's dead. He's dead on the ground. And I'm like, okay, well, I start investigating. It's like, search the body for clues. This is like the tutorial missions trying to get me through. And I walk in the house, I see him dead, but his body is glitched halfway into the ground. So I'm like, okay. So it's just a pair of legs sticking up out of the ground. It's like, find his fingerprints. I'm like, I don't know how I do that. And I was just like a bumbling detective, straight up like Pink Panther. I'm like, I don't know where the light switch is. I can't turn on the light in the kitchen to figure out where his ID is. And so I'm rolling around, knocking stuff off the counter, like throwing his cereal everywhere, trying to find the light switch. I eventually discover it. I'm looking for clues and fingerprints and everything, whatnot, and I find a bunch of stuff about him. You know, all these notes, all these phone numbers. He's getting threatening phone calls from people. But the tutorial isn't progressing. Like, it just keeps saying, keep searching his house for details. I'm like, I don't know what else I can learn about this guy. Like, I've got so much information on him. And so I figured that the tutorial's just broken. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to figure this out. I have 2 names to go off of. So I looked up the city directory. I found one of the names. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go question this lady. I go to question this lady. She opens the door. She's naked. I don't know why. She's just in her bra and panties. And I was like, yeah, do you know this person? I hold up a picture of the murder suspect. And she's like, oh, yeah, I know someone with that first name. Is something wrong? I said, unfortunately, he's been murdered. And I'm looking into it. And she's like, oh, well, I've been worried about this guy, so on and so forth. And it was the guy I was suspecting to be the criminal. And she's like, I need you to, like, investigate him and see what's going on before he comes and hurts me too, because there's been so many threatening phone calls. I'm like, okay. So I go look him up, go to his house, and for whatever reason, I didn't think about him being at home. So I just opened the door, I picked the lock, I opened the door, and just started walking in like, la 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 la, let's find some clues. And I walk into the house, I'm rooting around in his stuff, and then I hear snoring, and I realize he's asleep in the bedroom. I'm like, oh. So I sneak into the bedroom. I start rooting around in his nightstand drawer, and he wakes up. So I'm just standing there over him with like a bunch of his information and a boot in my hand, and he's like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh man, I'm caught. Well, the only way out of this is to fight, obviously. So I start punching the shit out of him, and we get into a fist fight.
You just beat this man in his bed. He just woke up.
Yeah, I just beat this man to shit. I'm like, I've got the murder weapon. I know you did it. And so we're throwing punches at each other. I'm countering hits, and I eventually knock his ass out. I catch him with a right cross, and I just drop him to the ground. I slap some handcuffs on him, and he's like, oh, you can't do this. I'm gonna call the police. I'm like, oh yeah, first up, do you know this man? And I pull up a picture of the murderer, and then the game crashes. And I'm like, damn. All right, well, let me load it up. Yeah, I loaded up. I never saved. I never had any progress. It took me like 2 hours to get to there, and I never saved. And there's no autosave.
Get wrecked, nerd.
I was like, God damn it. It was a very, very intricate game, and I'm interested to learn more, but man, is it a beast to tackle. I felt like I was playing an operating system at one point. I had my full board up. I had like 20 different connections on it. I'm like, okay, there's 8mm casings on the ground. These wounds seem to suggest that he was shot by a low caliber gun.
Thank you. Gods be praised.
Gods be praised.
Ooh, is that a superior battle axe? Oh, look, now we're finding good stuff. Well, I shouldn't have bought that stuff.
Axe.
Yeah, Mill. Ooh, looking fancy, Dorn.
Kind of beefy.
Kind of beefy. Even worse was I went back to try the tutorial again on my off time so I could be ready to stream again at some point. And it was the same case, but like different locations and whatnot. And so I kind of followed a roughly similar path, but the tutorial's working fine. So it's like, go question this person. I'm like, okay. And I was following the same logic. I'm like, all right, well, likely the suspect is this person. They actually live right across the hall from the person I'm questioning, so I'll just hit both at the same time. No biggie. So I go to question the murder victim's friend, and I'm talking to him. As I'm talking to him, bullets start flying from behind me. The woman heard us talking across the hallway. She's like, "You'll never take me alive," and she just pulls out a gun and starts firing at us. And she shoots the guy I'm questioning in the fucking head, and he runs back in the house and bleeds to death on the ground. And so I go and I start grappling with her. I throw a hit which stumbles her back. She falls over the railing and falls 9 stories.
Oh.
I'm like, oh no, now I'm a suspect. I was like, I haven't even gone to City Hall and opened the case yet. I'm just a murderer.
I wasn't here on official police business.
I'm a horrible detective. I'm just a horrible detective, I realized.
I just played one game. Oh, what was it called? Oh, I died. Whoops.
Oh, rest in peace. I'm almost dead.
One of those guys is throwing something.
I think he backstabbed you.
Oh, maybe.
As I'm doing my CSGO speed skating.
God, what was the name of that game? I have to look it up.
Well. If it isn't Jackson, is it the adventures? Is it the adventures of Suck and Fuckleberry Finn?
Yeah. Hang on, it's gonna kill me. I'm looking it up right now.
Should get animal friendship just for these dogs. How's it going, Jackson? Good to see you, buddy boy. Buster Brown. It says Pokemon Stadium?
Oh.
Really?
Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy.
Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy.
You ever played that game?
No.
It sucks. Don't play it.
It sucks. Okay. Appreciate the update, Jackson.
No, I don't, Static. Oh, I got a black screen again.
Damn it. I think it's because I alt-tabbed.
Oh.
Alright, I should be able to... We'll end the stream and then bring you back in.
Okay. In any case, the game is like this weird... It's supposed to be like a detective novel. And the way it starts is pretty interesting. Because you're a guy that... He seems... possessed and murder someone at the bathroom of a diner.
Okay.
And then you have a bunch of choices, like there happens to be a cop like getting coffee at the diner, and then he comes in the bathroom to take a piss. Just after you murder someone and like regain control of yourself. Your character's like, oh my god, I just murdered somebody. I don't know why I did it. I need to hide the body, and so like you have a choice. Like you can pull the body into a stall, and then you could throw the knife out the window, or you could throw it in the trash, or you could you could wash up some of the blood but not all of the blood, and depending on your choices, after you're done playing as the murderer, you then play as the cops investigating it, who then piece together more of the murder, like because they investigate parts of the scene that you didn't see.
Yeah.
So if you threw the knife in the trash, they'll find it in the trash, but then they'll like go to his table and check out his bill. So it was a really interesting start, and then the rest of the game just becomes fucking complete nonsense. Like
start strong and oh man, his head is not connected. What is going on there?
It's a little interesting, I will say. That hood's not covering much.
No, it is not, my friend. It's like he put a hair scrunchie around his head.
Yeah. I have not played Town of Salem. Static.
Lead the hostages back to your main camp. You Red Fangs. A miserable lot for a time. My spies have told me that there may be an attack on the Hands of Glory in an attempt to rescue them.
But yeah, the rest of the game gets super weird because like, you're supposed to be investigating this crime, but then you spend a bunch of time like playing as the cops and like playing fucking basketball and going to the gym.
What? Playing basketball?
Yeah, it's weird.
Didn't expect the basketball switch.
Yeah, and the game plays or like reads like somebody who saw the Matrix and then loved it and wanted to make their own
He got me.
Matrix. Oh shit.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, don't even worry about it. Like maybe he was trying to be a little bit too ambitious.
I guess so. And all of the gameplay are quick time events. So it's like your character gets into like a fist fight and it's like go A D B D enter A. And I was like, okay, well this isn't fun to play. This is stupid.
Timmy, he's talking about, was it Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy?
Yeah.
Is it like an older game?
It is an older game.
Yeah, okay.
It's mid 2000s.
Sounds like an older game.
Yeah.
Oh, you just brought my corpse up here and dumped me on the street.
Corpse. Yeah, there you go. Those guys don't care.
Yeah, this is
Like,
this is the Baldur's Gate 3 DLC.
Is it back here or is it one street down?
It's
I
up
think it's down the other way.
Yeah, it's up towards the inn. Near the Purple Worm Inn. Mid 2000s. Okay, Grandpa. Woo!
Randala.
Yeah, before you guys can play Baldur's Gate 3, you have to play Baldur's Gate 1, then Siege of Dragonspear, and then 2, and then Throne of Ball.
Yeah, get it right. You literally can't skip to the...
No, you have to play the originals from the start.
I have these two remarkable weapons. Do you want these?
Yeah, I do, actually. Actually, go back to those, I think. Let me take a look at them. Give me the great sword. Give me the great sword and I'll keep the axe.
Okay.
The throne of fuck it, we ball. Ooh, I have 2 flawless rings. Gonna hang on to those.
I just finished The Witcher 2. I played all the way through The Witcher 2.
Yeah, I saw you've been playing those. You're gonna move on to Witcher 3?
Yeah, probably later this year. I will say The Witcher 2 also sucked.
I haven't heard great things about Witcher 1 and 2, so.
I will say, though, it was only the gameplay of The Witcher 2 that sucked. Absolutely terrible gameplay.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
But the storyline was really, really good. It was it was really, really weird because it was F tier gameplay, but like A tier story and lore and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh.
You getting whiplash.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this cutscene's so fucking cool, or oh, this character, this twist happened that I didn't expect. And then I'd have to play the worst sword play I've ever played in my life.
That is absolutely what I've heard, is that the gameplay is hot garbage in 1 and 2, but it's a good story, which is why it got greenlit for a sequel, and then it's got actually good gameplay finally.
Yeah, I liked 1's gameplay, I mean, better. I guess it's more like 1 was bad. There's no way 2 could be worse, and then it was worse, and then now I'm nostalgic for 1's gameplay.
I think I heard 1's combat described as Guitar Hero.
I don't remember it like that, but maybe.
Was 2 Guitar Hero like?
No.
Okay, so it must have been 1.
Okay, let's not forget I can reduce an enemy's damage by 50%.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, Tim, you've got a rainy Thursday and Friday, it looks like, when you guys get in. But don't worry, it's gonna be bright and sunny when you leave on Sunday.
Have you warned them that my fist will get into their face?
No, but you can warn them right now. It's Timmy
Okay,
and Taylor both coming out.
Yeah, they maybe want to pay attention to that. Just one of those things. Kind of a California risk, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just being in the same area, it's probably gonna happen. There's a magnetic attraction between his fist and your face, so
yeah,
watch your back a little bit.
Watch out for that kind of thing.
Watch your fucking back. All right,
Nice.
let's hit the sewers before we go into the manor.
Is the sewers like a bonus area?
Pretty much. Jackson, don't shit around your house. You pay for that place. Whoa, look at all these guys.
It's a lot of them.
It is a lot of them.
See, Static, you say that. You say that your face is far from my fist, but it's never that far.
No face is ever far from his fist. That's just the rule of nature.
That's kind of the thing, right?
Yeah, you always think you're safe, and you never really are. That's just how it is. Well, bro, you've got that kind of weather because you're in Texas. We have regular weather here.
Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, with Waylon and Willie and the boys. Right?
We went to Lukenbach when I was there over New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Were you there with Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson?
Unfortunately not, but we did go to Lukenbach.
Okay.
And we went and hung out, and there was a bunch of country guys sitting there singing, everyone buying cowboy hats, and drinking some brewskis.
Did you go to Beaumont?
Yeah, they were singing about baked beans, that's true.
Did you go to Beaumont, Texas?
No. No, I don't think we
What
did.
about Amarillo?
Definitely didn't go to Amarillo. I don't ever want to be in Amarillo again.
Galveston?
Nope.
El Paso?
Nope. Don't ever want to be in El Paso either.
Nacogdoches?
Nope.
Abilene?
Nope. We didn't go to Tyler either.
Those are all the places from the song. So from the song "Quick Death in Texas."
Apparently all those places are about 5 to 10 hours away from where Timmy is.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't really want to go there because that's where those are the places you go if you're looking for a quick death in Texas. So
Yeah, well. You can go anywhere and find a quick death in Texas. Especially El Paso, I bet.
sure you can.
I'm gonna fight this Otyug. Oh,
Not much of a
Good.
fight if I can
could paralyze.
hold him. Does Timmy have a favorite Texas-focused song?
Dicked down in Dallas.
I didn't ask for his autobiography. I asked for his favorite song. Go to Laredo? You want to go to Laredo?
I don't think you want to go to Laredo either. There's a door over here? Yeah, there is. He fucking got you, Timmy. How does it feel to be so utterly annihilated like that? Ah, slimes. Ow, that hurt.
Stop their attacks.
Very helpful, because one ball hit me for a quarter of my health.
You got balled on.
I got balled on. He balled so hard that motherfuckers tried to find me. We're too fast for the camera, man.
You're even faster than I am, right? You have like some sort of barbarian speed.
It's because I've been working on my legs more.
Okay.
I've got really powerful calf muscles.
I've just been reading.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was banging all those... Oh, you're dead. You got annihilated. I was banging
going
all
to
those
stun
chicks
them.
on the caravan into Baldur's Gate. I was keeping up my stamina.
Yeah. And have you ever tried to bang on a wagon? It's like you gotta like keep it steady, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It requires a lot of leg power.
And suddenly you pull the carriage driver into it. You don't even know what's going on. The horse is looking back like, what the fuck is going on back there? Ah! Oh, nice. Quick, do it again. Fucking rat. Rah, 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 rah.
I think it's pronounced Pinche Rata. Rat-tata.
Rattata? Oh man, I'm playing a lot of Pokemon Stadium.
Rattata is down. Hyperfang.
Yeah, I'm playing the Pokemon Stadium 2 rental randomizer. I played for 4 hours yesterday and I didn't get anywhere. I'm at the Elite Four and it's so hard.
Have you considered getting good?
I've tried, but they're better.
You know that's like a kid's game, right?
Well, I'm sorry,
And
I'm
you're
not playing.
like an adult.
I'm sorry, I'm not playing classics like Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy, where I can b-ball against cops.
Don't play it, dude.
I'm not hitting the real classics.
The intro cutscene had the main character narrating and saying, "Of course, it had to happen here in New York, the chessboard of destiny." And I was like,
Oh my
what
god.
the
Oh
fuck,
my
dude?
god. Shut. I would have turned off the game right then. I would have just turned it off and uninstalled.
It was, oh my gosh.
That would have been the end of that. Speaking of intros, have you seen the movie Late Night with the Devil?
Sure have.
Yeah. What do you think of it?
That was fun. It was a fun movie.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. It was interesting. I thought they really nailed the aesthetic, especially. Like, it had a good atmosphere, had a good aesthetic.
Yeah.
I think my biggest complaint is, well, one, there was 1,000 production slates before the movie started. That was ridiculous.
I know that I was thinking the same thing. We're like, what the fuck? Where's the movie?
It was. There's 9 production slates. That's crazy. It was absolutely like that Family Guy sketch.
I think it was worse. I think that Family Guy sketch had like, 7. Like,
Yeah, but it was crazy. But good. I thought it was a fine movie. It was very interesting and whatnot. It kept my attention and whatnot. But I think they need to cut out that opening monologue, or at least shrink it down. I feel like that gave away a lot of information and took away a lot of what potentially could have been more organically told throughout the movie, if that makes sense.
that's fair. I don't have anything to say against that. That's fair.
I mean, I feel like it telegraphed a lot of stuff that could have been interesting or revealing later. And I think I would have enjoyed it a lot more without it. Especially also because that intro, like, monologue, like that narration was like 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
It's like 10 straight minutes of just listening to a narration over images. I'm like, all right, I just went through the production slates. Let's get on with the fucking movie. Where are these people I'm trying to see?
It's funny that you say that, because the next game I'm playing on stream is Okami. Have you ever heard of or played that game?
I know Okami. I haven't played it.
Okay, well, I was just trying to set up the stream stuff, and the intro scene is unskippable, and it was 30 minutes. I swear it was 30 minutes. Like, I was watching a YouTube video, and the YouTube video was like 20 minutes long, and I was just like hitting enter, going through all the text, and I still wasn't done after watching the 20-minute YouTube video. I was like, what the fuck? And I had to look it up. I was like, wait a minute, they told me this was like a platforming game or like an action adventure game. Is this like a story game? Or
well, it is Japanese, so
yeah, it was wild. And all the characters like are doing that thing where that Professor Egad thing, where their speech is not English, it's like yes. And that's all I was hearing, like, because I was trying not to read the story before I started it on screen.
Did you start going mad a little bit?
And every time so often I'd look over because it'd be like, I was like, what is going on? How is this intro still going?
There's I played Yakuza 0 a couple months ago. Phenomenal game. Absolutely phenomenal game. Absolutely one of my favorite of all time now. But there was a point. It's a game which has a really serious, heavy story that's extremely well told, but all of the like gameplay and side stuff around it is totally ridiculous. But I got into one part where it was super heavy story. I went through a boss fight followed by a really like an 18-minute cutscene.
Whoa,
But it
movie.
was like, yeah, it was. But it was super well acted. It was a very big moment in the story. I'm tearing up because it's very emotional and there's so much going on. The music is perfect. I'm like, oh man, that is crazy. All right, well, I just need to get to a save point because I got to go to a party. and then it goes to the next scene, and you play as 2 characters in that game. And this next scene it went to after that, as it changed chapters, was introducing the next character. It was a 30-minute cutscene of introducing that character. I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing, but I gotta go, guys. I've been looking at this for like 40 minutes. I gotta get out of here. I just couldn't believe it, and it's like I didn't want to skip anything because it was excellent. But damn, let's go.
Get me out of here.
There we go. I'm almost out of stuff I can buy.
Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas. Is the max level 40?
Maybe?
What are we at, 30? Okay.
I'm 31, so.
I know, and I paid for all my things already.
Well, you still got the 16,000.
Yeah, but we have, 500,000 experience points at this.
Sure,
right
but
now,
I need like 31,000 to level up, so that's half a level.
I guess.
Maybe a little more for you since you're level 30, a little weakling down there.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're more than a level ahead of me. Like,
I don't know how that happened.
it's because you're getting all the killing blows.
Oh yeah, that's right. Look at this icon for animal friendship. I'm just petting a lion.
Well, yeah, this is how else are you gonna be friends with an animal? Come on.
Yeah, so we've been going for an hour on stream, and we're about done with Act 1.
Well, you know what they say. Haste is powerful.
I was gonna say, what do they say? Tell me, please.
That's the conventional wisdom.
Isaran, you're so wise. Whoa.
You know what they say. People who pick Fireball at 3rd level are lame and weak. People who pick Haste are the real Chads. I think Gary Gygax wrote that.
Oh yeah, Gary Gygax. For some reason I thought you were gonna say Gary Oak.
I think he also wrote that.
Are you able to possess these guys? Once you find it in your list.
How about fear? Does fear work? Yeah.
Oh, you can possess them. Oh my
Slap 'em.
god.
For 378, there you go.
Can I animal friendship the dog? Come on, buddy.
I have a claw of darkness.
Actually wasn't bad damage.
Ow!
That was also but not bad damage. Oh, dark possession's over. Help! Return, brave one.
I am certain you will have meat again.
Thanks for helping us, buddy. Now you die. You want to try my animal friendship and see if it works on these dogs. Oh, there's a save point right here.
Rip.
Dumb. You're not the dog I'm looking for. You. Nope. Shame I can't befriend the dogs made out of human corpses.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you should try to be friendlier to these animals.
I
I've known you as an animal hater my whole life, so.
Oh yeah, that's me. There's one thing everybody knows about me.
It's that you hate animals, including the demon dogs. I mean, they're animals too.
Arguably, they're animals. If I look at any RPG classifications, generally there's some sort of demon or hellspawn.
It Look, these are like all my shadow guys.
Oh yeah, they are. You're just summoning ghouls from the manor.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of them down here, so
That's true. There are a
we
lot.
got like an infinite amount of them.
Yeah, I mean, she's not using them, clearly. Do, 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 do.
Give me that chest.
What we got here? Was that a sexy little helmet? Ooh, do we want a fine half blade or remarkable half blade?
Could use remarkable. Remarkable is an upgrade.
There you go. Have another
My
cone
big
head.
brain.
Fit that Jimmy Neutron skull in there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look, my intelligence is 24, so
It's way better than any of my stats.
yeah, gotta fit it in. Fit it all in.
Hello? Anybody else here? Oh, yep. Hey, buddy. Sorry. Sorry. My bad.
You crushed him.
Oh, we just missed this whole crew of skeletons hanging out here in the corner.
Oh, I died.
Damn, they fucked you up.
Yeah, was I guess that bug? I guess I don't know.
I don't know. You gotta watch your back. That's where the bugs are. You're dying like this is Dark Alliance 1.
Come out to the coast. We'll get together, have a few laughs.
Well, these guys would trounce the Dark Alliance 1 of adventurers.
Yeah, no kidding.
Freaking Moon Elf Sorceress. Loser. Thank you. Here's be the key to the library just outside the room. You found the library key. I'm worried when we meet an enemy that can like one-shot me. That's gonna be a sad day.
True, but then it's Wraith Enfeeblement time.
There you go. We did play Dark Alliance 1 on stream. It was an undertaking, but we did it.
We did finish it.
He was a dwarf. I was the sorceress. I was an elven sorceress. So we kind of swapped roles here, where he became the spellcaster and I became the warrior. Yeah. We played this previously on stream as well. We played through the campaign on the normal difficulty, and now we're doing it on the hardest difficulty. Which is why we have all these powers and shit already, because we're level 30.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We were champions of Nora.
Champions of Nora. We are, in fact, champions of Nora. I also wish. Definitely, I don't know if we'll ever get that.
I know.
Hello?
Talk about like...
Why are you scared? Oh.
Talk about like fantasy worlds that I wish were getting new updates, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, for real. Totally underutilized.
where's Norath and what was their world called? I don't know. Sidonia. I don't know.
It's just Sidonia.
Queen Furiona V.
You know, EverQuest Land. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
Called the World of EverQuest.
Did you know that the world of Dragon Age is called Thedos, and it stands for the Dragon Age setting?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what their world's called in EverQuest, but I definitely like the EverQuest world.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, Chambers and North,
kinda
cool.
like-
EverQuest 2 is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
It's just like, you know, like I love Azeroth too, but it's like, I mean, we're still getting World of Warcraft stuff. It's like, come on, where's Enroth? Where's Norath? You know, get some new stuff in those worlds.
Well, Enroth got destroyed a while ago, so I'm not sure we're ever going to see that again.
Retcon that shit. Bring it back.
They destroyed it right after they finished my Magic 6, basically.
I spent a lot of time saving that world. You better not destroy it.
I know. I know.
I got a cool trumpet ceremony from Master Nikolai Iron Fist, Prince and Heir to the Throne of Enroth, so you can't just... It's like, wow, these are the best buglers you could have come up with in this world.
And then you got the cannibals in pink standing in the background. And you're like, why? Why are they here?
Like, really? The only people I could come to my congratulations ceremony are the cannibals I killed? Okay.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Why'd you even let them in the fucking kingdom? It's dumb that the stupid barbarian king and elven king or whatever got big ol' hate boners for each other, and they're like, ugh, I'm gonna swing my big sword at you. Like, no, I'm gonna swing my big sword at you, and then the world blows up.
Yeah, it's dumb. Retcon it.
Where were the heroes of Enroth? What were they doing? You've got laser guns and you can fly. Do something about it.
Yeah, do something.
I don't think that stupid Armageddon's blade is gonna match alien weapons from outer space, goddammit.
It's like they didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, they're probably off piloting the Tomb of Varn off to their next fucking planet. They saw that stupid ass barbarian with his static X2000s haircut, and they're like, I'm out of here.
Did I tell you that Nikolai Iron Fist shows up in Might and Magic 9?
Yeah, and he's a crazed drunk.
Yeah, because he literally got teleported to another world or another dimension or whatever.
Yeah, like in the middle of a strategy meeting about the devils.
Yeah. And he's just like, you know, they're like, oh, who's this crazy guy? And he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's like, oh, yeah, he does. Listen to him.
Yeah, it's so disrespectful to that character. It's so disrespectful. He's like, God, we need to go back and save my planet from the devils. I'm a king. And you're like, all right, you fucking weirdo. Here's a job at the circus. Have fun.
Yeah. You probably like the circus, don't you, you clown?
And you can kick him in the ass and throw water on him.
Mm-hmm. Beep, beep, beep.
Terrible. Terrible.
Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep.
When are you going to play Dragon Age 2?
When your mom lets me play Dragon Age 2.
I was going to say, your mom as well?
I don't know. Soon. Relative to other stuff, I don't know.
Soon, trademark?
Soon, TM.
Because I watched the first part of your Dragon Age Origins playthrough because I wanted to see what character you went with and everything like that. And like you said, you picked the most brutal opening, honestly.
Oh, yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this?
You're like, wow, this is horribly depressing. Why did I do this?
I don't know if you're gonna watch the rest of it because you know it's long, but my character becomes insanely strong.
Yeah, rogues are very strong. Did you stick with the dual wielding?
I did dual wield assassin, you know, backstab essentially.
Yeah, they were very much
and poisoning.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of good poisons and the swift salve.
Yes.
My character looked like your character, looked like Dorn right now. Like that's like my speed and the attack speed and everything. I would just get behind things and just smash them.
Yeah, rogues are they struggle a little bit in the early game, I think, but they really pick up speed later on. Mm-hmm. And they become nightmares. Dual wielding in general is incredibly powerful in that game.
Yeah.
Especially the dual weapon sweep, which has the slowest animation ever for the insane amount of damage it does.
Yes, it does. I will say, I was getting made fun of it in my stream because, I mean, I did not side with Alistair. Alistair's Gonzo in my world.
You killed him?
World setting. No, he left. He couldn't abide by me letting what's the other guy's name?
Logain?
Logain. Yeah, I let Logain bang Morrigan. And
Really? You let Logain bang Morrigan? Oh my god.
I did.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a Logain Morrigan baby.
Holy shit. That's certainly a unique choice.
Yeah, and so
Granted, the people in your stream, first thing I noticed when I was watching is they were the ones who wanted you to play and whatnot. And boy, did they were loving to backseat while you were getting stuff done.
oh, hey, Volflock. Speaking of backseaters, he's right there.
I wanted to reach in. I'm like, shut the fuck up and let him play the game.
I did actually, yeah. When I was playing Dragon Age, I was like, man, I should go make a rogue in Season of Discovery, and I did, and that's what I did.
There you
go. I leveled a rogue and a shaman, but then once I had to go back to work, I realized it's like, wow, I can't believe how much time work takes up.
Weird.
All this work time could be spent on World of Warcraft, so I haven't played any more Season of Discovery, unfortunately, even though I really liked it.
Yeah, I played a bunch in Phase 1. I didn't play any of Phase 2, and I just started playing Phase 3 on Sunday.
Oh, nice. Yeah, basically all my time was spent in Phase 1. I mean, so much so that I was almost exalted with Warsong Outriders, because I was...
Yeah, I think I got to...
a bunch of Warsong Gulch.
Yeah, I think I got to, like, high honored with them, and I did the raid a few times and everything like that. But me and Keegan and Keegan's sister, we all played together as a squad. We were a group of undead. We were a priest, a mage, and a warlock. But it's like we got all the runes. We ran the raid a couple times, did a bunch of the PvP, and then we're like, all right, we're good. And the release date for Phase 2 came out. So like, okay, well, let's take a break. And then we never played Phase 2 at all.
Yeah, I was surprised, but I just got like the email, like, "Oh, Phase 3 is live." I was like, "Phase 3? Holy shit!"
Absolutely the same. I saw them say Phase 3 is coming out in like a week. I'm like, what? Didn't Phase 2 just start?
Yeah, I remember the whole time I was playing Phase 1, I was like, "Oh, I can't wait for Phase 2. I'm gonna do this, and that." And then I was like, "Oh man, I gotta go back to work because I'm not sick anymore."
Yeah, I think a big reason I didn't play Phase 2 was I wasn't super hyped about an Omergon raid, honestly.
I wonder how that went. I don't know. Was it well received?
Apparently it was pretty good. I didn't hear anything like overwhelming about it, like in one way or the other, but I guess it was good. It was decent. But when I saw that the Phase 3 raid was Sunken Temple, I'm like, I kind of want to do that actually. Sunken Temple is sweet.
It is pretty sweet.
It is a 20-man raid though, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is interesting. Hoop up. Hoop up.
Oh.
What the heck?
Guess we gotta go around the other way. Man, I can't believe you had Logain bang Morrigan. That is insane to me. That is absolutely insane. I have to tell Garrett about that.
Well, because the way it happened was like, I think it was.
I killed the shit out of Logain. I killed the fuck out of him.
I don't remember exactly what I was thinking, but in the moment I was like, okay, well, Logain's like giving up. Like, I guess I can spare him.
That was like 32,000 gold.
Oh shit! And then I guess I can spare him because I really believed in the queen, that queen lady. I was like, okay, she seems like she's really going to be a competent ruler.
Yeah.
And then I'll have her and Alistair get married. And I got both of them to agree to it. And then I got all of like the lords and the nobles on my side. And Logain was like, okay, well, I guess I can't do anything about that. Like, I kind of hate it, but okay. And I was like, okay, well, then we can spare him. And then Alistair is like, no, you can't spare him. Not after all he did. And I was like, come on, Alistair, like, quit being a bitch about it.
Come on, chill. Relax, bro.
And then he's like, no, you're gonna choose him over me. And I was like, okay, well, Alistair, I don't actually like believe you. Like, you're obviously gonna stick around and hang out with me. Like, don't worry about it.
We're bros.
And then we're bros. Like, you know, I kissed you. I was trying to bang everybody in camp, and I almost did. It's just he didn't go all the way with me, and that
You fucking slut.
that's what I was doing.
I did bang everyone in camp. I totally banged everyone in camp.
Cannot do that.
I had to force him when I went to the brothel. So
Hell yeah. And then so he was like, actually, you know what? If you're gonna choose this, then I'm gonna leave. And I was like, no, what the fuck? I didn't actually expect you to leave. And then he
damn
left,
it, you
and
called
then
my bluff.
He totally called my bluff. And I was like, well, okay. And I thought about reloading, but I'm like, you know what? It's consequence this time. I made this choice, and I'm gonna lie in it.
That is damn.
And so, I mean, and then there was my character's not a male. I couldn't, you know, do the powerful spawn or whatever that Morrigan needed, and so the last choice was Logain. Logain replaced Alistair in my party essentially, and so that was that. I was like, all right, Logain and Morgan.
You didn't think about just not doing it?
Nope. I was like, I believed what Morgan said about the baby needing to be a thing. And I was like, okay, well, let's rock and roll.
Have fun, guys. See you later. Here's a bottle of wine.
And that cutscene was also like kind of awkward because
Yeah, because it was Gene Simmons with Morgan.
yes, and because they were both like really reluctant to do it, but then obviously in the cutscene it just replaced both of them were like way into it in the cutscene, even though they had just spent a bunch of time saying how weird this is.
Yeah. Well, if you ever if you'd ever seen Alistair do, like if you convinced Alistair to go along with it, then you go to the cutscene and Morgan is like totally normal. She's like, yeah, let's do this.
Sorry, luck. No, go ahead.
But like Morgan's like, yeah, let's do this. That's fine. But Alistair is like cowering on the bed, like super scared the entire time.
Oh, he is.
He's like, I don't want to do this.
Oops, I think I lost. I alt-tabbed this time and I lost the screen.
Oh, okay. One second, I gotta kill this guy.
Okay.
Come here, dog. Oh, he's just barely off screen. Come here, dog. You need to come through the doorway. Where are you? Get over here. Gotcha. All right. And that. And re-invited. Tim asked, what is that gimp suit crawling behind you? That's his shadow. His shadow creature. Or if you play your cards right, Timmy, that could be you.
That's right, Tim. Little Tim.
Tim the Tool Man. Yeah, my original character, I got all the lords and nobles on my side, and I got Alistair and Honora to agree to the marriage, and then we went to the lands meet, and Logan's like, all right, well, I mean, I kind of fucking hate you, but whatever, and I'm like, nah, duel time, you and me, let's go, buddy. And I threw a fire tornado at him and killed him. And he's like, you've defeated me. End it. Let me maintain my honor. And then I just stabbed him in the neck.
Oh, shit.
And then it was like, no, my father. And I'm like, whatever. Tough shit.
Yes, I think so, Wolflock.
But Alistair is like, I'll do it if you don't want to. I was like, back off, this is mine.
I couldn't believe I couldn't convince him to, like, patch things up with Logain. I was like, oh man, I thought I had the... Because I convinced everybody to do everything. I thought I was at the gift of gab. I had maximum speech
silver tongue devil.
I thought it was. Yeah.
Yeah,
in many ways without many people in camp I was trying to bang.
Seriously. I did that, and then I banged Morgan. It's like, that's my kid. Even though I was dating Liliana.
Oh yeah.
Liliana's like, fine, I guess, whatever. Do your weird demon ritual. But I already slept with Morgan a few times at that point, so.
Morgan hated me the whole time.
Did she really?
Yeah, she did.
She was all over me. The first time I went to camp, she's like, "It's cold in my tent." I'm like, "Bitch, we met 15 minutes ago."
She did not like me. I don't know why.
I was like, "Cool it, cool your jets."
When I called her a smelly swamp witch or something. I'm sure I did
that might have been something to do with it. I played a different race in every game, and so what was I gonna say? I played a different race in every game. So I did an elf in Origins, I did a human in 2, and then I played a dwarf in 3. And when I played a dwarf in Inquisition, the person I romanced was a human, and it was I don't know why they did this, but when I romanced them, you know, go to the romance scene and whatnot, and she goes in to kiss me, and so when she kissed me, it scaled my dwarf up to her height.
Hell yeah.
But it was still the same like width of a dwarf, so I was literally like the size of a door. It was just like, she goes in to kiss me and I'm suddenly like 3 feet taller and just as large. I would have been like a 400-pound man. I was huge.
I want it. I want to do that.
It was really funny. It caught me off guard. Yeah, I get bigger, Timmy.
Volkalok, I was saying earlier, like, yeah, they can double backseat me, that's fine, but I'm sure gonna bring up to them why the intro cutscene to that game is like 45 minutes long. There's so much exposition for what appears to be a game about a dog jumping and collecting fruit in Japan. Like, I couldn't believe how much backstory there was to this.
It's so you really know the story. So you really prepare for the tale and can get emotionally invested.
Real deep lore.
In Amaterasu. Dear Lady F.
Lady Frick.
Well, I'm sorry, Lady F, but we already killed Argash. Your sick and twisted experiments down here are for naught. Oh man, you think you're gonna be able to dark possess one of the twins we'll fight?
I don't know.
That'd be sweet.
Go away. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam.
Raw, raw, raw.
I had to go to City Hall today, and I was walking up to this corner, and there was this guy. He was sort of like at a corner, so I could see his back, and he was like yelling at somebody around the corner that I couldn't see.
Yeah.
He was in like this heated conversation, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
what's going on here?
And yeah, what's going on here? And then I walked around the corner, and then I realized he was homeless, and he was yelling at a styrofoam box. He was standing next to a trash can, and he had the styrofoam box sitting on the trash can, and homie was just fucking letting it have it. Like, he was just screaming at it.
Hey, well, sometimes you need to vent, and you need someone to listen.
Yeah, he seemed like he was like in an intense like argument. Like, I didn't know exactly what it was about. He was like, I fucking told you, you can't fucking do that kind of shit. It's fucking crazy. And I was like, oh man, like this guy's like really having it out here.
Oh, he's going hard.
He's going hard. Oh wait, it's a homeless man with a styrofoam box.
He's getting it. It's all right.
Like, all right, okay.
Timmy says you should have ran up and stabbed the box to see what he did.
Just,
I got your back, buddy. Hiya!
News today, old man yells at sky.
It'd be better if he was yelling at the sky. He was having an argument with his friend. Oh, I saw that pop in.
I could play Half-Life 2 after Okami. That seems fun.
Half-Life 2. Oh, I was looking at you. I thought you were me. Atrocious, more like atrocious boss.
Atrociously dead. Man, you're gonna have to buy me some shit. Where do you get all that money?
I know, I'm fucking loaded over here. Oh, do we have a pauper over here? A poor little elf following me around?
I need money for my books.
Nerd.
Bum, 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 bum. The box was Wilson.
Yeah, I'm playing through Pokemon. I've got the Pokemon Stadium right now, and I play that every Sunday. And then the other game I'm playing during the week is Dead Rising 2. And man, I had to pace that game together to get it to properly work for a stream.
I was gonna say, how did you get like Pikmin and Luigi's Mansion on stream? Were you playing it on the GameCube?
It was an emulator, and don't tell anybody.
Well, we own those games, so it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. We do own those games. But yeah, so I'm playing Pokemon Stadium as well. But Pokemon Stadium you can do with the Switch at least.
Yeah. You can't do the original Luigi Mansion on the Switch though, right?
No, that one isn't anywhere. Neither is Pikmin. They were on the Wii U, but they're not on the Virtual Console for the Switch. At least not yet.
I thought Pikmin 1 was, or was it just 2 and 3?
I don't even know if 2 is. I know 3 is.
But yeah, 'cause Pikmin 3 was a Switch game, right? Or Pikmin 4? 3? 4?
Pikmin 4 is the one that just came out, and that's a Switch game. Pikmin 3 was a Wii U game, but it got ported to Switch like a year or two ago, I want to say. Maybe a couple years ago. Oh, you're dead. Lamau,
Okay.
I'm out of here.
I want to get I want to play all the Pikmin on stream so I can maximize my Dandori.
Yes, I also wanted to play the Pikmin games on stream, which I did Pikmin 1 last year, and I gotta pick it up again. Had a little bit of a break. But yeah, I love the Dead Rising series. Dead Rising 1 in particular is one of my favorite games of all time. And it got an amazing PC port in like 2018 or something like that. Just phenomenal. It's perfectly smooth and stable. It's got perfect controller support. The keyboard controls are excellent. It's smooth. It's got updated resolution. It's just an excellent port. Like something that was done with a lot of care, clearly. Because it was never out on PC originally.
You finally arrived.
Look at these guys. Look at these. Talking about GIMP masks.
Lovely, aren't
Do you want me to try to charm one of them?
me years to
Yeah.
perfect. What does it matter?
I don't know if they count as
Argus is
humanoid, but
My lovely Argash. But he was
They look
the
more like
protector of those hands of
monstrosities.
glorious
Also, I'm
radiance.
frozen.
yeah, so am I.
I made just for you. I'm sure I will see you again.
Uh-oh,
Mayhap a
the
piece
ambience
here
stopped.
or a piece there.
It's not a good sign.
That is not a good. Oh, we're good. Easy. No biggie.
Oh, my screen's black.
Oh. Well, Tits McGee just walked out.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
End stream. And then we bring it back. But yeah, not Baldur's Gate 2, fucking Dead Rising 2 originally came out on PC when it launched, which was like 2010, I want to say.
Mhm.
And so it's got like Games for Windows Live laced into it. That old stuff doesn't exist anymore. And it's not super stable or anything like that. No, yeah. I saw you freeze in place.
Ray of Azealand at them.
That's good, because they shot me for half my health. Give ourselves some armor class here. And so I went to boot it up so I could stream it, and first Streamlabs just wouldn't recognize it as a game. It just didn't recognize it as a game that could be streamed. And so I'm like, okay, well, let me like check a specific window. It's like, yeah, that's not a game we can do. That's not a game. Sorry.
That game isn't real. Doesn't exist.
Yeah, it literally said, it's like, this isn't a game. We can't stream this. I'm like, okay, weird, but all right.
My beautiful creations destroyed.
God, she has jiggle physics too. It's ridiculous. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'll stream the desktop. I just got to make sure the audio syncs up. So I did that, and then I got in, and there's no controller support. There was only controller support for the controller that existed at the time when the game came out. So it was like the Xbox 360 2.3.4 version.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, well, so I had to activate like Steam direct input for the controllers and then get 2 different community mappings and put them in, so I had all the functionality that was available for a keyboard on the controller. Like, okay, here we go. And then I realized that the game didn't have borderless windowed or a way to control a bunch of the settings, and so if I were to alt-tab, it would just close the game. And I'm like, well, if I'm going to stream it, I'm going to be able to click on other things. So I got a wrapper with from a mod that added like ASI functionality, so it could have a borderless windowed function, as well as cut out a bunch of like the intro screens and stabilize the frame rate and things like that. I Frankensteined this game to shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I was going to just stream it one day after work. I'm like, oh yeah, this will be a fun one to stream, and then I spent like an hour and a half setting it up.
I feel like I would have given up.
I was very close to giving it up when I couldn't get the controller working, but I eventually got it. At the point I'm like, no, I've already committed to this.
Do you know that saving during combat is disabled? Louia's laboratory.
Laboratory.
In Dexter's laboratory.
Well, we got it working. It's still kind of janky because, I mean, it's an old game. You're dead.
Died.
Because it's an old game, so I can see like flickering at a distance and things like that. But overall, it's been a good time, and I'm happy to play it again. But I'll also be happy when it's done, and I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm constantly worrying about it crashing. I got sprint. What am I doing? Oh. Oh.
Oh, it's even disabled to resurrect me. That's stupid.
Yeah. So we're just gonna get rolling. Go.
We're just gonna jet.
Go. Yeah, we're playing Smalders Gate over here. Oh, I saw you guys appear. Oh, it's Garrett. Hey, Keaton, why don't you tell him what you did in Dragon Age Origins?
Yeah, so in Dragon Age Origins, I just played that for the first time a few months back. And one of my favorite characters in that game was this guy, Logain, who was hot as fuck. And the entire game, all I wanted to see was him bang Morrigan. And so that's what I did. I locked it up, locked it in. I locked it up, I locked it in, I let him lick it up.
Ugh.
Because he looks like Gene Simmons. And, Lick It Up is a Kiss song. So I wanted Logain and Morrigan to make that baby. And so they did.
Garrett agrees and says, oh yeah, he fucks. He sipped from the hairy cup. I believe the correct verbiage is taking a drink from the furry cup.
Is there any correct verbiage in anything we're saying right now? Correct is a strong word.
Garrett said he spares Logain.
Oh, look at that.
There
I
you
did
go.
too, and Alistair got pissed.
He
And so
says,
since
It's controversial, but
character was
that's just me.
Yeah, my character was a female, and I couldn't sire the child, so ipso facto, Logain did. Should buy some better healing potions.
Whoa. Are there better ones?
I only had lesser, so.
Oh, well, I got plenty of extras.
Okay. I bought like 10, so I'll be fine.
Cool. It takes me like 8 of those to heal myself, so. I'm just chugging them like Red Bulls.
Does your character need a Red Bull?
Yeah, Red Bulls give you
Aggressive
wings.
For a barbarian of your size.
You're constantly loading me up with haste. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Red Bull on top of that? I'm not sure.
Let's get out of this low poly bar away from these folks. They're scaring me with their 2 pixel faces.
Also, the ratio is way off in there. There's like 74 women in there and like 2 guys.
What do you mean? That's the perfect ratio.
Greetings again, adventurer. What?
Oh yeah, we forgot to turn in the sewer thing.
Oh yeah.
See that?
Could I see that? Yeah, why not send an army to finish them, dude?
Exact location of the red
Why do these 2 adventurers have to do everything for you?
Yeah, Solace Dunkirk. Where's Solace Dunkirk? How come he hasn't shown up in Baldur's Gate? He's
Yeah,
not
Baldur's
a
Gate 3.
He's not a fan favorite character that Larian decided to bring back
No, that's no good.
with his sweet soul patch.
I don't know how anyone could forget about Solace Dunkirk, Captain of the Guard, or whatever he is.
No, a small group would be best. Here, see? Move down the shore and approach from the eastern.
No, I don't see. We're not looking at anything. What are you telling me? You want to go kill some goblins? Oh, sweet.
Sure.
Sure, melee damage. +1, yay.
What's Bale Arm?
Says I can throw 2 throwing weapons at the same time.
Okay. Useless. I mean...
You're like, oh, that sounds cool. Never mind. Fuck that.
I'd almost rather you put points in accuracy before that horse shit.
Seriously. Well, I need the accuracy first, and then I can throw the Bale Arm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be getting accuracy soon, so. Let's. Do we want to take a look at any enchantments or anything like that? Because I've got a little bit of money here.
Enchantment?
Enchantment. What do you got, buddy?
Aren't we able to like load it up with like 48 runestones now?
I think we could do like 160.
So if you don't see something here now, check back from time to
I
Oh, he
forget
doesn't. He doesn't even have a whole lot of gems, so
Oh.
he's got like jades and aquamarines. That's it.
More like awkward marines.
Help!
Are you gonna select the right one? Love it.
Yeah, I am. Get fucked,
Hell
loser.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so we could cap out at +5 on the normal difficulties, but I think now we can load up to +15.
I mean, sounds great.
So we could have +15 weapons and +15 jewelry, which is sweet because we can get +15 to our stats.
Frick yeah, we can.
Hoping to have a couple +15 rings of constitution and strength.
I was gonna say, I don't think intelligence increases my damage,
No, it's just your
Unfortunately.
mana regen.
which my
And
mana
your-
regen's already like maximum. So
Yeah, it's your mana regen and your total amount of like magic points. I think it's like
yeah.
an extra 5 per or something like that.
This is my strongest spell, and it doesn't do a dent to my mana. Like, I can use it forever.
Well, one of the first things we should try and get is go in for like a plus 15 charisma ring for sale prices.
Yes.
I would say wisdom, but I think we're doing just fine on experience.
I don't think I have anything else like I really want skills-wise.
Yeah. Let me see here. What do they all do? More armor. More armor and health points.
I wonder if you could ever make Ysrid into an effective melee character. I don't feel like you can't. I mean, +4 hit and damage, and that's not even...
No, it's not a whole lot, but with more dexterity and constitution, I mean, you do have the shield at the very least, and then if you use Ray of Enfeeblement. And he does have hand weapon focus, so you could you could do something.
I wonder if hand weapon focus or strength impacts something like Vampiric Touch or Shadow Claw.
Yeah, I don't know. What does Shadow Shield do? Is that more armor as well?
Yeah, 50% absorb.
Oh, yeah. You can definitely be beefy. You can definitely be beefy. How many health points do you have?
6 million.
6 million. Gotcha.
341.
Okay, yeah.
Half of yours.
Yeah, I was gonna say just about half.
But my shield gives me 50% absorption, so
yeah, there you go.
Effective health is similar.
You need this scale mill? Oh no, you got fine chain mill. Just kidding. Never mind. I didn't realize I was a loser here.
Yep. The only thing we're missing is making it all gold.
Honestly. Up, up. I think these goblins are worried. They see us just tear through like 30 goblins down below and then jump up the cliffs at 40 miles an hour.
You know, they're just not very intelligent creatures, so they're probably not worried when they should be.
Yeah. Die. Sorry, goblins. It's funny that these are some of the weaker enemies that you face in the first act when they're basically the last dungeon you go through.
Oh, like it should replace the weaker enemies?
Yeah, because I mean, like the thieves in the Hands of Glory and the ninjas, and then you got the undead in the Bloodmire Manor. They're all way more dangerous than these guys.
Fair, yeah, because you spend the whole, prologue fighting these goblins,
Right.
And then at the end of Act 1, you're like back to fighting them again.
Oh, we got a rust.
Cave.
Got a rust monster in here. Everyone get naked. Party time in the cave. Woo. Wow, you just cleaned that whole group.
My max DPS. Pull up the meters.
We got fat
on
AoE.
Trash King.
What's my parse on this? Is this the only place you fight rust monsters in this game?
I think so.
No. The plane of Earth as well.
The magic of change.
The magic of Earth.
Earth. The magic of flight. Can you imagine flying with Earth magic?
I can imagine Earth surfing. Pick up a sapphire. Where's that? Oh, here it is.
I think it's pronounced Saphir.
A sapphire? Give me my clothes back. Yo, Jackson, what's going on? Baby cakes.
Sweet deedle bop,
Come here.
sweedle deep deedle bop.
Let's fucking go! Rah, 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 rah. They should just they should let us fight Lady F when we get up here. Like let's skip all that going through the elemental planes and everything like that. Let's just take her out here.
Feel like we're at an appropriate level for it.
Yeah. What level do you normally fight dragons in Dungeons and Dragons? Like in the mid-teens, depending on your party size?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we're level 30. We're epic level adventurers. Or mythic level, whatever it is.
Kind of almost deities at this point.
Yeah.
And yet here we are in the forest fighting goblins.
It does depend on the dragon, but I think most parties could handle a good majority of the dragons in the teens. Again, depends on party size. Except for like the adult prismatic dragon that's like level 103.
People got upset at the early Drizzt Do'Urden books because he killed Icing Death the dragon and got his scimitar when he should have been effectively like level 8 or 9 or something.
Oh yeah? Do you have black screen again?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, but that was what we call a punk ass dragon.
It was also a book and he was the main character.
Yeah, you gotta bend the rules a little bit there.
I think that's even what R.A. Salvatore said. He was like, well, hey, here's the deal. This is a novel, and I'll let other people worry about their like actual Dungeons and Dragons adventures. This is the book and the story that I wrote.
Yeah, I mean, it fluctuates. Like he's run into situations before where he, when he would have been like a 18th level character or something like that, that just ended up being terrible for him, even though it was like a group of ogres.
Yeah. I mean, he
Like,
also
look,
fought the dragon with Wolfgar too, so it's like
yeah,
two strong guys. I don't know. You get some good rolls, and
they know their class. They have their rotation down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to say it's in the Pirate King book or something like that. Him and Bruenor and Wolfgar and I think Catti-brie, they go and they're heading to Waterdeep or something like that, and they run into a group of like ogres, like 6 ogres that have a watch post.
Did you say they had been waylaid by enemies and must
they
defend
were
themselves?
waylaid by enemies and had to defend themselves. But they were like a watch post and they fought the ogres, and I want to say Drizzt got caught off guard and like took an axe to the gut and was only saved because someone had a healing potion. And like Bruenor got thrown off the tower and like broke a leg. And even Bruenor's like, man, would have sucked if we were going off to fight a lich and we got killed by a couple of stinking ogres.
Bruenor's like, homie, we got fucked up.
He's like, this is not good. We did not do well here.
Bruenor's like, you guys want to roll your dice a little better? Like, what's the deal here?
This is some bullshit. But it's like I knew what was coming up in the next book. I'm like, wow, these guys kind of got to get their shit together if they're gonna go to fight a Dracolich.
Yeah, no kidding.
Maybe stock a few extra healing potions in the party pack. Yeah. Jesus, Easterend's utility is just unmatched. It is insane.
Better than that dumb paladin with her lay on hands horse shit.
With the cure wounds. That takes
Yeah.
takes 3 seconds to cast and heals like 80 health.
Yeah, that one.
She's got other good buffs like Bless and Sanctuary.
I mean, perhaps.
Listen, I'm just trying to make her feel better about herself.
I even forget her name. What's her name?
Alessia.
Lady Alessia.
You got Vedra, Borador, Isaran, Dorn, Alessia. And then Artemis and Fritz. Drizzt.
Drizzt?
Drizzt Duerden. Come on, goblins. I'm a barbarian druid. These woods are my home. I know this place.
Even though you've never been here.
Shh, okay. A barbarian druid is a pretty sick multi-class, I have to say.
True. Oh, if you can combine that with shape-shifting. What?
She. That's kind of what barbarians are like in a Pathfinder.
Oh, I died again.
Oh, and I was very low. I know there's like a lot of the classes that like you pick subclasses in Pathfinder. I can't remember what they're called. They're not like specializations or something like that. But I know one of the barbarians is like of the totem, and you can pick a like animal totem, and you'll get one of the representations of that animal as like an effect you can activate. So if like you're of the bear, you can turn your arms into like bear arms and fight like that.
So would you say that character has the right to bear arms?
He does have the right to bear arms. And then someone slaps him in the head and he rips him in half like a phone book. He says, I hate puns. And he says, too bad, and eats them.
That wasn't very punny.
Ah! I think I'm full on space. Don't worry, Timmy. I am ignoring your remark on purpose.
Oh, is that what it is? I'm out of healing potion? No, I have healing potions. Never mind.
Yeah, you silly banana. Do you want some of these 41 mana potions I have, and you can
No.
you can turn them into healing potions?
No, I don't actually. Seems like a waste of time.
What? How dare you? You refuse my charity? I don't know why I've been hanging on to these. I'm not using them. Damn you, Timothy.
He
Damn you,
alleges that his
straight to hell.
prices are more than fair, but he's also the only merchant in town.
Yeah, which means he gets to say whatever he wants about the prices.
Yeah.
He can say they're more than fair because technically they're better than nothing.
True.
It's a
And,
very loose technicality, but it works.
Bartley should have been in Baldur's Gate 3.
Bartley should have been the main character of Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, he should have been the Elder Brain. He should have been like the reveal.
Yeah. And I only want to see Bartley.
Yeah, the mastermind band, the whole thing was Bartley.
Imagine that coming people like, what the fuck is this?
It should have just been his head floating.
But still in the PS2 graphics.
Yes. He floats up and he goes, my prices are always more than fair, friends.
That'd be some weird Eraserhead psychedelic shit.
Do you think the game would still be received as well if players are like, what?
People would have loved the early access a lot more, and then the full release comes out and it's mixed. They're like, yeah, it's an excellent game right up until the last act. Kind of goes off the rails in the last few minutes. He talks nothing about anything else going on in the game, just about how he has better deals than from Waterdeep to Alm.
It was so bizarre. I was waiting for this like big thing, and then all of a sudden,
Seems like an unfinished model. I don't know. Yeah, I'm too fat to get around the tent.
apparently this is a reference to a PS2 game. I don't know why they did this.
Game sold 4 copies. And it was just 2 duos bought by the same guys in California.
Roll up to the crib with some Bartles and James.
This is the one I told you about.
Think that armor's uncomfortable.
All I know is that I wish I could get it. Oh, come on, lady. Come on. Wounded, the Red Queen disappears. A trail of blood goes through a secret wall.
She's dead 6,000%.
One of these bosses is going to survive more than 10 seconds. Maybe. No guarantee on that, but maybe.
Tall order.
Especially because we haven't started enchanting things yet. Okay, these are actually almost killing me. I was going to sprint through them, but...
I wish my life drain got upgraded so that I could like steal health.
I wish there wasn't such a big cooldown on cleave.
What's the cooldown?
That. It's like a full 1.5 seconds between.
Oh, yeah.
It's like this.
Does it just do extra damage, or what does cleave do?
Just hits multiple areas with, or multiple enemies with one swing.
Oh. I guess you can't already do that.
Nope. It's one guy at a time. Like this rat I'm about to chop in half. I can actually land a hit on him. Oh, there's a bat here.
I was like, yeah, why are we stuck here?
These bats, quote unquote, chilling. Wow. Rolling on a river, rolling on a river.
Rolling, 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 rolling. Rolling on a river.
Let me through. Ow. I walked right into that.
Rocks.
Who built this nightmarish place? This is not an escape tunnel.
Yeah, this would be one of the hardest tunnels to escape from.
You're like, God, I hope nobody comes in and fights me because I don't want to use the escape tunnel and I have to live.
Why did I build it this way?
Been penetrated. The red fangs are scattered. Impossible. By whom?
Impossible.
My lady, from Baldur's Gate. They somehow found the camp and assaulted it directly.
No problem, Francais.
Somehow, was it the 80 goblins you had sitting around camp on ledges throwing spears at people?
Followed me into the passage.
Maybe that was a dead giveaway. I don't know. I'm not a strategy expert, but...
Worthless.
You worthless thing.
I should have had Luria make me another brute.
They should have used their one F-bomb that they were allowed there.
Think of the expense of having created in my
PG-13 rules, right, for T-rated games?
You
Yep.
fail me.
Or even better, just be like, you cunt!
I won't disappoint you again.
It's aggressive.
No, you won't.
You won't. Rip.
No. You won't.
That's fair, Jackson. I am a Pokemon Stadium strategy expert. That is my niche. You need to know how to use Ninetales rental level 50 Pokemon against the Johto Elite 4 number 2 battle Koga. I got you. I can make you 100% that fight no damage.
Here's the deal, like, Most people don't know that you learned almost all your strategies from me. And it's because of this one simple thing. What I always try to do in those battles is I always try to reduce the enemy's hit points to 0. I don't know if you follow me here. I don't know if you ever noticed that, like, when you reduce the enemy's hit points to 0, they stop fighting. And then a lot of times you win after that.
It's kind of a weird glitch. I don't think they're supposed to act like that, but it's how it goes.
Almost like a hidden cheat code, you know what I mean? Just reducing the enemy's hit points to 0. That's all you really have to do. All the other stuff kind of like background or interesting, but if you want main strategic focus, it's reducing their hit points to 0.
And this was
not 1. Very important. Not 1, 0.
This was before they could easily do patches to games, so they never fixed that. That's just how the game is.
Yeah. I mean, nowadays it wouldn't fly like that, but
yeah, they patched that out day one. Oh, I just smacked that explosive. Timmy says, he's like, Spencer uses status moves. I don't think he knows what he's actually doing when he plays.
Yeah.
Like, those are wasted turns he could be doing damage.
Right.
No, my dog.
Doesn't he know the best strategy is to, step 1, get Nidoking. Step 2, teach it Thunderbolt, Bubble Beam, Ice Beam, and Dig.
You mean just Horn Drill? And just go for the one-hit KOs.
X Speed and Horn Drill.
Where I'm at in that game, I have to beat the Elite Four and Lance. So all the Elite Four and the Champion on one team. And it's brutal because it's a randomizer, so I don't know what 6 Pokemon I'm going to get, and then you can only choose 3 to go up against them. The fucking first fight, Will, he's a psychic trainer, but he has this goddamn Clefable that has the best coverage I've ever seen in the fucking game. It's a beefy, stupid fairy, and it knows Blizzard, Thunder, Fire Blast, and Psychic.
There it is. That's the strat.
And I'm like, this guy's got it. He's got the strat.
Yeah, who needs status moves?
Damn it, I just keep slapping the explosives. And that's a tough battle just to have like the appropriate coverage and something to survive it. But the most annoying fight, and it takes forever, it's like a 15-minute battle every time I go against him, is the fight after that is Koga. Because he has Poison Pokemon and Electrode, who's the fastest Pokemon in the game. And he just uses Toxic and then double team spam. So you can't hit him.
Oh no.
He just Toxics and double team spams until you're dead.
That's literally a toxic strategy.
It's so garbage. Except for he has Golbat, who uses Toxic, double team, and then he trades off double team with Protect. Like, this guy, I'm going to kill him in real life. I'm going to find the developer who designed this fight. I'm going to shoot him in the knees. And so it's like when I get to that fight, it's either I have a perfect counter to him and I win without taking damage, or it's death by 1,000 cuts and I lose over the course of like 20 minutes. Garbage. Horrible garbage.
Horrible.
Qué terrible. What? Some beefy looking Goys? Guys, I meant to say, but Goys works too. I guess did we go down that path?
Did we miss something?
I don't know. Up. Is that where we started?
This is looking familiar.
Around. Oh yeah, we didn't go down this way. There we go. Thanks, map. Don't worry, I got the dogs. I called animal control. It's my axe. Rah, 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 rah. And my axe. The most obvious trapdoor.
In the Firewind cellar.
Just us still walking while falling is always great.
She's got an entire room dedicated to that cellar.
I know.
Oh. You stand up and stretch.
No, you don't stretch. You're a gamer.
I get to show off my cool D&D shirt at least.
Oh, there you go. Feeling fresh.
It says, so anyway, I started Eldritch Blasting.
It's pretty good. Oh no, these guys are resistant to slashing. I gotta find a hammer.
They're not resistant to Shadowgeist, or whatever
Which
move is I have.
Which they totally should be. Jesus Christ, I'm losing the ability to speak.
They totally should be.
Do I have any hammers on me? No. I might go back to the store and buy a couple. I'm not slapping for 40. Those are some weak-ass numbers. It's simple. What are you looking for?
I actually just sold an upgrade by accident.
Wow, I didn't know you were an idiot.
Kind of am.
What can I say? I'm based. Out of here. Don't need these potions. We got a flawless amulet. There we go. Got the flawless stuff. Let's buy these. Boop. Hammer time.
Stop. Hammer time.
I think now legally by definition, it is hammer time.
Looks like it, actually.
I like that the sound effect on your shadow ribbons or whatever it is repeats over itself. So when you point blank someone, it sounds like 8 fists hitting someone in the head.
That's how it is.
The perfect ability for you.
It's like they knew me.
They're like, this guy, he likes fists, he likes playing monks. Let's give him a punching sound effect for his main ability.
Yeah, even though he's playing a necromancer.
Yeah. We know what he really wants to be playing.
Even though there is a monk in this game.
Yeah, but they put shadow claws on this guy as well, so they wanted to give you some flexibility.
There you go.
Okay, how many skeletons are in here? We done? Thank you. I suppose you can have that pittance of gold.
I need it. I need you.
It will hardly make a dent in my vast wealth I am amassing over here.
Morning star. Damn skellies.
Oh, sorry, rats. Rats, you should not be around here. These skeletons should have killed you long ago.
Maybe they live in harmony. Maybe they're a high morale army together.
Yeah, skeleton and rats. Do they get along in Heroes of Might and Magic?
You know, there are no rat troops, so.
Well, there you go.
Hard to say.
That means you can't say no, but you also can't say yes, so. I suppose you could argue it's a symbiotic relationship where the rat eats the dead body until it becomes a skeleton. So they couldn't exist
Fair.
without the help of their friend. Their long-tailed
Fair.
friend.
Someone should write a children's book about it.
I don't think they should. I'm going to disagree with that statement entirely. I'm not associated with this man. I do not know him.
Click, click, click.
Get back in your cells.
The inmates are running the asylum.
The variants got out. You have to get the fuck out of this terrible place. It's an unbreakable barrel.
Is it?
What the hell? No! No!
That's extremely rude. I think the skeleton gave his life for that barrel.
Yeah, he must have. He's stuck in there. You're onto something there, Jackson. I think you should dig deeper.
I died.
He dead. You silly banana. I'm gonna see if there's a save point up ahead. Peace out. Can't catch me.
Aw, peace out.
It's really nothing.
Somewhere a door opened.
Got it. Found your gimp friends waiting for us. Did you watch this show, Invincible?
Season 1.
Watch season 1? I just watched season 2 because I was waiting for the full season to come out. So I think 2 weeks ago I sat down and watched the whole season, and it really caught me off guard. I totally forgot, but there was a scene set in high school, and I forgot that they went to Reginald Vell Johnson High School, and their their principal's Reginald Vell Johnson.
Principal Sergeant Die Hard.
Yeah.
Principal Family Matters.
And yeah, his character's name is like D.N. Winslow or something like that, but it's voiced by Reginald Vell Johnson. And I saw that, I'm like, why did they do this? Why of all the people is this a throwback to Reginald Vell Johnson?
Because why not? Anytime you can include Reginald Vell Johnson, you do.
And anytime I see that character, I think of you.
That's me.
It's so weird. It's so random. And I looked it up to see if it was part of the show. No, it was in the comic too. Apparently, Robert Kirkman loves Reginald Vell Johnson.
Who doesn't?
I think a lot of people, unfortunately. The reason they don't think about him.
Yeah, it's just neutral. They don't think about him. And here's the deal: is I never stopped thinking about him. So
That's why they put him in the show. So. But there's
what we got in here.
This, and then we go upstairs to the Burning Manor.
Okay. I'm crashing a little bit. I slept terribly today.
Yeah, I figured we would wrap up after we get out of here, because this will be the end of Act 1.
Alrighty.
But yeah, it's a minor spoiler for Season 2, but he graduates high school and moves on to college. And
Reginald Vell Johnson University.
I think it's just called, like, Upstate University or something like that.
Steve Urkel University.
Yes, Timmy, you do have to finish packing. You fly out tomorrow, and it's 10:30.
Yeah,
but
Timothy
Vell
Vell Johnson.
Timothy Vell Johnson. But yeah, he goes to college, and at one point he has to go in and talk to the dean, and he walks in, and it's Reginald Vell Johnson. He's like, I moved on from being your principal. I'm now the dean of the college. I'm like, okay.
Hell yeah.
Sure. Because
Getting
when they
the
were
Mr. Feeney treatment.
when they were doing the graduation, I'm like, oh, it's kind of a waste that they only had him for one season. He's already going to college, and then he shows up to college. I'm like, all right, got it. No worries. Reginald's still getting a paycheck.
Hell yeah, he is.
And no one questions it. They're just like, sure, why not? He's the dean now. They bury these guys with chests. Buried with chests at the foot of their crypt.
I mean, yeah, why not?
Living the high life.
I'll be back in the high life again.
I'll be there for you.
All the doors that close one time will open up again.
Out of your skelly. Skelly belly
Hey.
banana.
In Friends, whose dad was Bruce Willis?
That was somebody that was a side character that Ross was dating.
Oh, it wasn't one of the main people?
No, he was dating one of his students because he's a professor, and
Okay,
her
well, that's creepy.
and her dad was Bruce Willis, and he slept with Rachel.
And that ended that relationship? Is
Is
Rachel Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston. So Bruce Willis slept with Jennifer Aniston's character.
Oh, Bruce Willis slept with Jennifer Aniston.
Yes.
While Ross was dating
Bruce Willis's
Schwimmer,
character's
right?
daughter. Yeah, David Schwimmer was dating Bruce Willis's
I died
daughter's. Bruce Willis' character's daughter.
All right, and then somehow he introduces him to Jennifer Aniston, and they sleep together.
Yes.
That's
He's
random.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I need some help to like distract this guy because he hates me because I'm banging his daughter. And then Jennifer Aniston's like, what if I bang him? It's not what she said, but he walks in and finds out that they're banging, and he's like, all right, this is weird. But he's in like 2 or 3 episodes or something like that. He's actually really funny in his little guest stint. But
For some reason, I don't know, in my passing knowledge of Friends, I thought he was like one of the main characters' dads and was a recurring character just throughout.
no, he's only in for like 3 episodes, and really late in like season like 8 or 9 or something like that. But he's really fucking funny in his appearance. And he stops showing up because Jennifer Aniston wants him to like open up and stop being such a macho man. And he accidentally lets out too much, and then he can't stop crying for like an entire episode. And she's like, "All right, I'm done with this." She's like, he's such a pussy. I just can't handle it anymore. That show's weird. I love that show, but there's some. First, they have a lot of great guest stars, but there's just some weird stuff about some of the characters, especially Chandler.
Like what? What's a weird thing about Chandler? Is Chandler, which one is he?
He's Matthew Perry.
Okay.
He's like the funny guy, but like they just constantly build on him having like a really fucked up childhood all the time. And a bad relationship with his parents because his mom is an erotic writer who slept with a bunch of people that he knows, like friends and everything over the years. And his dad is a gay burlesque trans woman in Vegas.
Okay.
And he talks about how the dad was always talking about fucking the pool boy at dinner in front of him and the mom, and then the mom was talking about fucking his friends, and he was it's just weird stuff like that. There's even a line where Ross and Rachel have a kid, and I can't remember what it is, but they don't want something that's inappropriate at Chandler's place to like be seen. And Chandler's like, what are you talking about? By the time kids are 4, they've already seen orgies. And everyone looks at him like, what? And he's like, was it just me?
That is grave news.
I'm like,
Yeah,
that's a wild line to throw out there.
Yeah, it is.
Of all.
A daring escape.
Yeah, Chandler's mom is Rocky Flintstone.
Away, Khan. This is mine to deal with.
What?
Return to your masters.
He's talking to
and tell
Timmy.
them that I intend to retire to my lair.
Have you ever heard of the podcast My Dad Wrote a Porno?
No.
And the
It's one of my favorite podcasts, probably my favorite podcast, where this guy Jamie, he's just a guy in Britain, he was given a manuscript by his dad for a series of erotic novels his dad wrote called Belinda Blinked, about a pots and pans saleswoman who is like like an erotic lead in a book. His dad wrote a porno, and so he sits down with a couple friends and they read a chapter of his dad's porno book every week, and his dad is just horrible at pornography, just understands nothing about sex or what is sexy, and it's just them ragging on it the whole time and just the ridiculous scenarios that they get in. It is so fucking funny. There's so many times I was crying laughing from the ridiculous scenarios and the stupid things that this old Englishman was putting down as sexy.
I got a black screen again. I didn't get to see the transformation.
Oh wow. Yeah, it froze up while she was talking again.
Yeah. I got gypped.
Sorry, no.
I got cheaped out on.
There you go. No dragon this time. But yeah, his the guy who makes the podcast, his dad uses a pen name, which is Rocky Flintstone.
Ooh.
And
That just reminds me of here, go ahead.
I was just thinking about specifically the dad, especially early on in the books, like in the first couple books, doesn't understand a woman's anatomy at all. he's like, he's used one of the sentences. He's like, he took out his big old bone and penetrated her straight to her ovaries, and it's like, no, he didn't. No, he did not. He absolutely did not, Rocky. Try again, please. Why are these locked?
Yeah, that's what I did, Wolflock. Wolflock said I tapped out to search the podcast and crashed.
I gotta look this up.
It just reminds me there's a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas YouTuber I like to watch. That, or streamer or speedrunner or whatever. He does like do your own missions runs, which is, you know, all these European people who created missions since Grand Theft Auto San Andreas came out. And he's got like a bingo card of like the ridiculous things that these people have created for these missions.
Yeah.
And it's all, and he just recently added like TikTok text to speech, so it's all these random voices
God.
reading these terribly translated English sentences. It's always just like stupid stuff like pick up a gym in your car, go kill Steve. It's like what? And like the missions don't make any sense. It's always like
it's just complete gibberish run through a translator.
Gibberish. Yes, and it's like, oh, you need to escape to San Fierro, and it like spawns you in the middle of Los Santos. and you spend all that time driving to San Fierro just for the mission to pass instantly. Like there was no combat, no nothing. The whole mission was just driving to San Fierro.
That's like 20 minutes of driving.
Yeah, it's like okay.
Cool, thanks, game.
Yeah. It's just complete ridiculous nonsense like that.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It's when a game is written by an AI.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes it'll be like disconnected scenarios. There was one recently where it was like, meanwhile on the beach, and then this lady and a female NPC and a male NPC are sitting there, and it says, Jane, guess what, Steve? I'm pregnant. And he's like, oh no. And then it cuts to like, meanwhile at Grove Street, kill the Ballas, and then it spawns you in as a Grove Street gang member to kill Ballas, and it's like, what was the cutscene with the pregnant girl?
Hey, Tucker, what are you barking at? Tucker? Don't be like that. Yeah, these are some weird looking Pokemon, Spicy.
Get tucked.
It's just a Pokemon Stadium mod.
Yeah, I'm an executor.
That's a weird Pokemon to go with. I think we gotta talk to Jarek now, and that'll wrap up this act.
Jarek.
Oh, there's no reason into the warehouse now.
Yeah.
Must be Randalla then.
What if Jarek's in there and I want to talk to him?
Jarek, please! Timmy says they stitched a Spanish soap opera right into a GTA cutscene.
I mean, yeah, effectively.
It's kind of what it seems like. Exactly what it sounded like. Oh ho, is that a swagger I see in your stride? So what happened? A lot of shit. The Red Fangs were led by the dragon Isagora, who used sorcery to disguise herself as a noblewoman. She'd been funding Luvia's work and controlled the Hands of Glory. Look at that swagger! Well, she set fire to the manor there and left, thinking it a death trap. Ha! She did not know that Dorn and Isaran could sprint at Mach 4.
I know, we probably could already chase the dragon right now, like...
Absolutely. With haste, I probably have enough power in my legs to just jump straight into the sky after her.
Yeah.
Who is this friend? Hey, go to this abandoned warehouse and meet up with my buddy. That's not suspicious at all, Randalla. You know that place where all those kidnappers and murderers were? Go hang out there. Make sure you don't bring any witnesses, and don't bring a small knife.
Boing.
Act 2. That was loud. And we won't skip the cutscene this time. We'll see what these vampires are going in are up to. I didn't stumble over my words there. You did.
What do you think they used all 100,000 man hours for?
Texturing no face in the background of the bar.
Yep.
And making sure that this guy had a shitty haircut. He's like if Logain was bald on top.
Yeah, you're a vampire. You couldn't pick a better hairstyle.
You got so much time, dude. Also, you should change your diaper because you have something going on there.
They will activate the elemental foundations and restore the tower to the material plane, all without realizing that I hold the only remaining shadow gate.
The only remaining shadow gate.
The Black Arch. The very same. And that black
They're like whispering. They're like whispering.
They're very quiet to me as well. You guys just gotta rely on the subtitles for the most part.
I guess so. Guy's skeleton hand.
Yeah, we call him old Skeleton Johnny. Alright, well, let's go ahead and save and wrap it up here. Pretty much 2.5 hours on the dot. Cleaned up Act 1 in record time. I would say Act 1 is probably the longest.
Yeah, there's a lot to do there.
There's a lot to go on. Act 2 is, I would say it's close, but not quite as long because you can get through them pretty quickly if you just go with like the order that you know best. But Act 1 takes you back and forth in a lot of places, some good side objectives. And then Act 3 and 4, you zoom right through those ones.
Well,
Hell
I probably
yeah.
have more time on Sunday. I don't know if you do, but we'll figure it out. I'll send you a message.
Yeah, I won't have time on Sunday, unfortunately, but we'll figure out.
You're
when
fucking stupid, and I hate you.
I am fucking stupid, and you hate me. That is absolutely true. Love you too, brother. You're the best. But we'll get this. We'll get this done for sure. Probably 2 or 3 parts total, I would imagine.
Yeah, so that's like 1 part per year. Got it.
1 part per year, easy, no biggie.
Alrighty, well, thanks for playing.
Absolutely, and we'll do it again soon.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
Bye. Get some good sleep. And now it's just us. We're all alone, everybody. Hello, it's me, your boy. All right. He disconnected. That was very loud. I was thinking about doing more, but I think I am going to wrap up here. We've had some long streams lately and a couple extra ones kind of back to back. No, not stadium time. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here, close down the stream, and do a little of my own stuff. And that's it for streams for this week. We will be back next week with our regular schedule, with some Dead Rising, with some Stadium, maybe some other stuff too. Shadows of Doubt, Supermarket Simulator. We got a lot of things on the docket that we can do. But for now, we're going to close it up. And as always, thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. It is always a joy to see you. It's always fun to play with my brother and you guys listening to us gab and talk nonsense. So I hope to see you all again. No bikini hot tub stream. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody needs to see that. My balls are too big. So that's just how it is. But thank you so much, everybody. Hope to see you again next time when we go live again. Of course, follow me on Twitter to see when I go live. Check out my YouTube. I want to get all of my stuff uploaded this week. And I will have the collections active and all up to date so you can enjoy me even if I'm not live. Thank you so much, everybody. And I'll see you again next week.